Today we are learning how to find the perimeter of a shape. Let's say we're asked, what is the perimeter of this figure in inches? Well, when we are finding perimeter, we want to know how far it is to move around the outside of a shape. We need to count the distance around the shape to find the perimeter. Well, let's look at how we could do that. If you imagined you are walking around the outside of this shape, you would have to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, 6, 7, 8 spaces, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spaces, 14, 15, 16. Now we're back where we started. It took us 16 spaces to move around the outside of this shape. So we say the perimeter is 16, and here we were talking about inches. Let's look at one of these problems together. What is the perimeter of this figure in inches? Well, how do I find the perimeter of a shape? To find perimeter, count the distance around the shape. Well, let's go ahead and do this. If I started here, I have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I move 8, 9 spaces. Now I want you to continue what I was just doing on your own. How far would you have to move to get around this entire shape? Well, you would have to move 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 spaces. So we'll say the perimeter of this shape is 18 inches. Here's another problem to practice with. What's the perimeter of this figure in inches? Well, again, how do we find the perimeter of a shape? We count the distance around the shape to find perimeter. So if I start here and I move over here, how far did I just go? I just traveled 1 space, 2 spaces, 3 spaces. Then I moved down here. Now I've gone 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. Then I can move over here. Now I've gone 8, 9, 10 spaces. And then I can move back to where I started. How far will I have gone in total now? Well, I've gone 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces. So the perimeter of this shape is 14 inches. Now it's time for you to practice on your own. What is the perimeter of this figure in inches? Well, think about starting here, and you'll move 6 spaces, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spaces, 16, 17, 18. And if you counted correctly, you'll get a perimeter of 18 inches. Now here's your last problem for this video. What is the perimeter of this figure? Well, if we start right here, we'll have to travel 11 spaces to get there, then 12, then all the way back to 23, and now we've traveled a total of 24 spaces. So the perimeter of this shape is 24 inches. Today you learned how to find perimeter by counting distance.